Choco blanco, no te pongas malo, si yo te lo hago.
Then, you know, I hit the concrete pretty hard. And, I think that's what I'm last known for, pretty much, is getting choke slammed, so yeah.
This is my 3rd season being on here. I am the GOAT, I am the star, I am fan favorite.
You could be whatever you want to be, but you can't work harder than me.
First of all, I could pull up receipts, baby. I moved in my Section 8 before I got my done.
Talking about my husband, she been talking about my kids, she been talking about my parenting. At the end of the day, she don't know me. So for you to even try to like create this image of me as a mother is disrespectful, especially as somebody who breastfed for 18 months.
I said you're more of a mom to your voodoo doll.
Hey. Oh my God.
Hey.
I got snuck on that punk ass bull.
She's back. Leave me alone. What's going on, you guys? It's your girl, Tatiana Vixen. Yeah, that's her name. And if you know me, baby, you a freak. Oh, yes. Make sure that you like, comment, and share. And best believe I'm going to meet you there because your girl be in the comments. And if you love what I'm serving and how I give it, hit that subscribe button so you're always notified when I upload. Duh. All right, this week we got to see the very first episode of season 5's Joseline's Cabaret. And the girls this time are in Houston, Texas. Oh yes, they're gonna be touring all over the state, visiting places like Dallas, San Antonio, and Houston, just like I said. But they'll also be making a stop in Cancun, Mexico. Ooh. Here's the thing, I gotta say, this first episode was quite entertaining. Zeus episode 1s usually are kind of boring because we're just learning who's gonna be there. But Joseline's definitely gonna always have a trick up her sleeve. The girls are already picked and ready to roll out, so we get straight to the point fairly quickly, and I love that. I love it. Now, here's the thing. I'm letting y'all know now, if this Joseline Cabaret review does not get more than 700 or 800 views for this one and the next one, I'll give it 2 tries, I will not be reviewing Joseline's Cabaret. It's just a waste of my time. And I know what you're gonna say. When I was reviewing Now That's TV Playboys, a lot of episodes I was getting 600, 700. It wasn't in the thousands like baddies. But the difference is, when I did Playboys, I was just starting out at Now That's TV, and I was granted interviews with the guys. The guys repost my shit. Now That's TV reposts my shit. Now That's TV blogs repost my shit. So it's a little different. I'm a little more invested and I have fun doing it. Joseline's Cabaret don't be giving me that type of shit. I did their trailer. I tagged Joseline. I tagged the Cabaret Instagram. Tagged Zeus, and nothing. They all looked. I seen it on the story, but they all paid it. So guess what? If this review and next review don't get more than 800 views, I'm gonna pay it. Simple as that. For whatever reason, people just don't really be watching my videos when it comes to Joseline's Cabaret. I don't know why. The point is, I do this for fun, and I know people may say, then the views don't matter. Hold on now. Yeah, I do this for fun, but that editing ain't no joke. So if the views ain't viewing, I ain't doing. Now let's move on. With that being said, class, let's begin. We start off with them setting the scene. We're getting different views of Texas because this is where it will take place. This is new, but what is not new is them forcing Joseline's music down our ears. This entrance with the horse is everything. And Joseline says that she is drink and drug free. Good for you, girl. And this music video, no shade, this music video is high quality. Joseline refuses to give up on her music career, and you gotta give it to her. The girl is not letting up. But I kind of enjoy it. It's what separates her from the baddies. It's two different shows, a lot of fighting in both, but we're literally sitting through two different shows, from production to the music to the talent. It's a different show entirely. The opening pool scene is fab, but it is too much for YouTube. However, we learned that Joseline has been training to race horses, which random, but I kind of live. Work, girl. What I don't live for is how aged Ballistic looks. You should not look like this at your age. It's giving stressed. I do agree with Joseline when she said that something that's kind of a damper in her show is the way some of the women look, their appearance. And and by appearance, I'm not talking about body weight or body shape. I'm talking about literally these girls don't be looking polished. We also learned that she's bringing back Raven and Diamond. Raven, you agreed to come back? Wow. Okay. We also learned that Wet Wet will be coming back to be a house mother, which I think is a good and bad idea. So, okay, it's a good idea because, as they say, Wet Wet is a fan favorite. I'm not one of those fans, but okay. She's a fan favorite, and you need a reason to bring her back so people will watch the show. Like I said last week when I reviewed the trailer, Wet Wet can't dance. So we about to give away $50,000. It's damn sure not going to be Wet Wet because, girl, these are actual exotic dancers who are serious about their craft. And y'all, hey, Paris, stop. Like, at this point, we know the bitch can't dance. So, but she brings in views, I guess. So, make her a house mother. Now, at the same time, though, this is a bad idea. I say that because Wet Wet is not a peacemaker. She's a troublemaker, and she's childish as fuck. Look at that camera quality. Like, this is amazing. This is top tier production. This phone call to Wet Wet was fake. She was not on the phone with her. I refuse to believe that. And speaking of Wet Wet, we finally get introduced to her. No shade, but her confessional looks is given bad and horrible. Come on. And you supposed to be house mother this season? Diamond and Raven then pull up to the bus, and no shade, like, it seems like they would be a better fit to be house mothers. And Andrea and Danny pull up. It's good to see. You know she from the Bronx, and you know I'm from the Bronx, so she always gonna hold a special place in my heart. Andrea, not so much. She's weird to me. Of course, Wet Wet and Andrea go back and forth. Words were exchanged. Titties were flashed. I don't know. However, what we learned, Andrea is married, has a whole ass husband. So, you know, Wet Wet, you cannot sit here and be talking about how this girl's on tour with Joseline, who's taking care of her kids, when she has a whole ass husband to do that. And according to her, a nanny as well. Okay, Danny, I see you. This look is cute. Baby, one thing about Joseline, she gonna get fashion. Okay, so Joseline said there's going to be 13 girls, and she's going to reward one with $50,000. However, she's also going to reward 6 other girls with the opportunity to go on tour with her. So this means there will be 7 eliminations, or maybe fewer. Who knows? She might be doing 2 at a time. This masquerade party is everything. The Joseline Cabaret production team is doing their big one, and in comes the girls. You got showgirl Neek, who kind of reminds me of Tink from Baddies. Envy Erica, Lexi Go, Queen Envy, Kay. She's interesting looking. We also meet J-Lo, who gives model but ratchet, and then we meet Isis, who also gives model but hood. Fetish is giving body yaddy, and she's a boss. Chinks is from NYC and is giving NYC. Des is from Brooklyn, and she says that she does not dance on a pole. Like, she's not a dancer. She's I don't know, what, a bottle girl or something? How's that gonna work, Des? Joseline's looking for girls who could go on tour with her who dance. So I don't know how that's gonna work, but maybe you can get by your pretty face. I don't know. Ocean and Spicy Money they're gonna have to grow on me, but Spicy Money is so gorgeous.
Was red. Wet. Been talking shit for the longest, and I'm about to do her the moment I get a chance.
Where did this hood Andrea come from? Like, girl, it's gross. Cut it out. Like, that's not you. Please stop. Joseline looks the fuck good. And we are off to a horrible start. Wet low-key gets jumped by Andrea and Danny. Now, she does get to run her individual fades, but in, my humble opinion, she's not seeing Danny. However, Andrea, on the other hand, she was going to give you what the fuck you was looking for. We actually end the episode with Wet getting attacked by Danny again. Not sure if this is going to be a whole season thing. But that is all the time we have for today. Thank you for coming by, and thank you for being on time. And hopefully, like I said, the views is viewing for this. Make sure that you like, comment, and share. And best believe I'm gonna meet you there, because your girl be in the comments. Let's talk about this, y'all. Let's talk about it. Let's get into this season of Joseline's Cabaret. I'm here for it. And if you love what I'm serving and how I give it, hit that subscribe button so you're always notified when I upload. Duh. And next week is gonna get fun. It's gonna get fun because you got the new girls getting into it. And what I mean by like how the fuck y'all get into it, like how the fuck y'all get into it, I'm talking about at that party. That's kind of quick. The girls will also get to move into the house, which I'm so excited to see. And like I said earlier, Wet is fucking childish and annoying, so she's already pissing Joseline off. We're gonna see that and so much more next week. Just make sure that you're here. And you know what I always say, you better not be late, bitch. You like that last video? Well, the good news is I got plenty more right here on YouTube. Just hit the subscribe button so you're always notified when I upload to my channel. That's right. Binge watch the f*** out of me.